Hello and welcome back to Technically Bedrock. Now today I've got one objective, and that is to go to the end and build myself a little bit of a sand machine. So that is going to be exciting for me because I really need that sand, and I don't know if you guys have seen this kind of thing before, but you can actually duplicate sand in the end portal on Bedrock Edition. So that's going to be really cool to show you guys and really fun. Now what have I got around this place that I've been working on between the episodes, because things are looking a bit different. So obviously I went into the end and I got myself some shulker boxes. I got myself some wings. Where are my wings? Are they there? No, they're probably in my ender chest. So I sort of feel like I'm getting organised. I'm not actually using those that much at the moment, just because I haven't really got that much mending or any XP going at the moment. So I'm kind of using them sparingly, and I don't need them that much just at the moment, so it's fine. Also, I've got an extra couple of iron farms, so I've got an extra one over there, and I've got an extra one over there. And I just built those up really quickly. Didn't take any time at all, to be honest. This design that I came up with is really simple to build, and it's quite clean. Doesn't use much resources, doesn't take long, very handy, getting lots of iron. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be going to the end and building up this sand duplicating machine. So I'm going to get my stuff together and I'm going to go and see you at the end. Oh, actually, let's just show you this quickly before we go anywhere. Now, some of you are going to be wondering what this is, and this was my vague idea at a nano farm. But I need to rethink it because I built this in the last update and they've actually changed the hitbox of the soul sand. So before, what would happen is the soul sand would actually block the light entirely, but also you could sort of reach through it. But now it's actually a full block size. Which is a little bit of a pain. Hey ho. I'm going to have to work out something else, but they've changed a couple of things with how these things work, so I'm going to have another go at that and just see what I can get to at the end of it. Okay, let me get my stuff together and I'm going to head over and we'll see you in the end in a moment. Okay, I'm about to go through to the end, so I just thought I'd take you through with me. I haven't done any work over here at all. I need to make this a little bit more solid. But you know, at the moment, all I wanted was some access to the end portal so that I could actually get this machine going. Now, the first thing that I need to do is I need to do some clearing of the bedrock around it. So I'm going to show you a bedrock breaking technique that I tested, and it's still working, so it's all good. Yeah, bit of a mess. So let's get a little bit organised here. Let's put out my ender chest, and I brought with me a project chest. So this is going to be my project chest, and that's going to have everything in it that I need for this particular task. So let's get a few things together and start building up this machine. So let's see, what do I need? I need that. I need a solid block or two. Yeah, let's just use a piece of that. Okay, so what I've got is, let's get rid of the bed. Now, I broke my bed before coming out here because I don't want the stuff to teleport back. I don't want to go back to my bed when I go through this portal. I want to go back to my spawn point in the world. So yeah, that's kind of important. Let's place these down like this, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. I've only done this a couple of times, so I'm not exactly a pro yet. Like that. Let's get some of that. Right. So what do I need to do now? I need to set up a repeater right there on 2 ticks. I need another repeater. And then, let's see, solid block. Like that there. And then I'm just going to create a little clock here. And this is going to make the clock just loop. And this should make it break the bedrock eventually. It's not exactly something that works every single time. Is that on 2 ticks? But eventually it works. So let's just watch this for a few moments. Oh, right, there we go. Got it eventually. Okay, so basically I just made a couple of little adjustments to this, and then it kind of broke the bedrock. Let's set this up again and see if I can actually catch it on camera so you can see exactly what's happening. Okay, so this is going to be the second piece that I'm going to try and break, so let's just put that on there, and we can stand here and watch this and hopefully get an idea of what's going on. Now the idea is that you kind of pull in the extended arm or the partially extended arm into the bedrock block here, and that's going to delete it essentially. And it's all about timing. There are way better machines than this, but I've not really looked into it much. So I'm just happy if this is working, to be honest. Now why isn't it doing it this time so quickly? Okay, I'm just going to wait and see. And there we go. Finally, finally. I don't think it really matters too much about the timing. It's more about the act of doing it. So yeah, let's do the third piece. And then basically I've got to work all the way around and delete each side of this to get it working properly. So I'm going to go ahead and do a bit more bedrock deleting, and we'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I've nearly done this, so I just thought I'd show you the last couple of pieces being removed. There we go, that one went rather quickly. So yeah, let's move on to the last one and see what comes next. So I'm just going to move things along a little bit, like this. Ooh, I don't want to jump through there, not at the moment. That would be kind of bad. It wouldn't break anything, but it would just be a pain. I'd have to come all the way back here, and I don't like walking. So, right, we're on to our last piece. Let's have a look. Right, what am I on? 2 ticks here? It's kind of weird. Sometimes it just kind of happens straight away. Right, so that is it. That is all of the bedrock cleared around it that I need to clear. I'm going to leave the corners in because I don't need to remove them. That's absolutely fine where they are. I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning up and a little bit of preparing. And we'll be back in a moment once I've done a bit of cleaning up and preparing. Okay, so I'm going to build up one of these modules just so that you can see, and what it is it's one module that goes on one side, which is 3 pistons and 6 pieces of gravity block. Now, if I just place these like this, and then I can get my gravity blocks, where are they? I'm going to do 3 side sand and 1 side gravel. Now, I could do concrete in this, but I'm not going to because my design doesn't really allow for concrete. Now if I come up 2 by there, and then I think, one moment. Yeah, okay, so like this, and then I'm just going to trace this round there like that because this is where the redstone's going to go. Might as well run the redstone back whilst I'm at it. Right, so from there I need to place out something like this, and then I'm just going to do something like this. Now, there are other designs out there, and I should actually give a credit to the first person I saw doing this, which was JX67. They've got a really small YouTube channel, but it's really good quality, high-tech amazingness, if I'm honest. But they've actually got more of a channel in China. So if you're Chinese and you're watching this, go check out JX67 on YouTube, and there's a link there to their Chinese channel. I'll put something down in the description for you anyway. Right. Oh, I didn't come out here with any water. Oh, did I bring any water in any of these? Might have. Ah, lovely. Okay, so my design is basically it uses water. A lot of these designs will use extra pistons and all that kind of thing, but I like simplicity over extremely high rates. So I'd rather go for something that's pretty darn simplistic than something that is amazing rates, but it's going to take you about 10 hours to collect the resources for. However, these can be done very easily as well. I shouldn't try and dissuade you and say that the other designs are going to be really expensive. They are really cheap as well. Right, so that should be my first set of duping just done. But what I'm going to do is just put a little clock down here. Now, like this. Right, that on 2 ticks, 1, 2, 3, and then like that. Oh, what a mess. Serves me right. I should really have thought about this before starting up. But I'm going to have some drops which should have been duplicated. So I might just go over to the overworld and have a look at those now and show you them. But I need to make sure that all this is waterproof before I try and start this up again. But basically what's happening is the piston's pushing up the gravity blocks, the entity's getting pushed out by the water, the entity's landing in there, but the piston's already remembered that there's meant to be a block of sand there, so you kind of get a duplication thing going on. Right, I'm going to jump through and have a look. Right, skip that. And there we are, that is it. X marks the spot right there. So I need to place a half slab there or something. Actually, I'm going to place a piece of glass right there so that when I come through next time, there will be lots and lots of broken sand ready for me to collect. Now I need to head back to my base and I need to go and kill these guys. Right, so that is it. Finished. All done. I'm going to just pack these up because I don't really need them here anymore. Let's get rid of that and that. And get rid of that. I might as well leave an ender chest there and just grab myself a spare one. Right, so let's actually go up and have a look at this. So I've laid it out on all four sides, exactly the same as what I've already shown you. I've got a clock down there, which I've got an off lever for, and I've basically made this all spawn proof because Endermen are going to jump up here and try and steal my gravel, and I don't want them doing that, so I'm going to stop them from coming anywhere near. So let's switch this thing on and let's watch it for a few moments and see what happens. Right, so you can see the entity getting pushed out by the water. And yeah, that's basically everything. That is all that needs to happen. I'm going to let this run for a few moments and then I'm going to go to the overworld and we might have to be prepared for an extreme lag spike. So yeah, maybe this is enough just to show you guys exactly what's going on. So I'm going to switch that off. And I'm going to jump through and let me just clear my inventory. Right, so basically I've got nothing in my inventory. Let's go through because I'm going to end up getting quite a lot of things in my inventory pretty quickly. We skip that. Ooh, when you hear that. Yeah, there we go. There's all the duplicated blocks. Now it all landed on the glass here and got broken. I need to make this a bit more of a spawn-proof island. But first I'm going to go ahead and do a bit more duplicating and we'll be back in a few moments once I've done some of that. Okay, so that is all I've got time for today, and I hope you enjoyed this. This is a really nice, simple design for getting yourself some of that sand and the gravel that you want for all of that concrete and all those lovely colours. Now, don't forget that if you've enjoyed this episode, if you found it useful, drop me a like down below, and if you want some more, drop me a subscribe. And of course, if you've got any questions, drop me a comment. If you want to see this design in a tutorial, let me know. I think I covered everything. It's so simple. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank you very much again. And just before we go, final little reveal, let's go through and actually see how much sand we've got. See, most people have switched off then as soon as I said, that's it guys, and they'll be missing this little bit. They get to miss the sand and the gravel. Oh, what the heck is this? Well, there you go. That is my surprise ending. What the heck happened then? Oh my lord. Where was I even? I've lost all my stuff. What? Oh my goodness, it's spread everywhere. It's up in the trees. Oh, that is ridiculous. My stuff is literally spread all over this island. I'm not even kidding. Maybe the game sort of realised I was being a bit naughty and duplicating things. I don't know. Okay guys, I'm going to spend some time trying to find all my stuff now. Don't forget to drop me a like just for that silly ending. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. Goodbye!